always like to make use of lay-bys when I see them, and sometimes there's parking pull-ins with picnic areas like this one. Not quite sure where, I'm looking at the back, where the picnic table and stuff is. Just these little lay-bys, signposted, ideal places, stop off, break the journey, chill out for an hour or two. I'm on my way to Lynmouth, just left Ilfracombe, travelled through Combe Martin, some quite spectacular scenery. Time for a coffee. I'm going to have some toasted cheese sandwiches and get back on the road. But yeah, always good to make use of these little lay-bys. Just parked the car. Conveniently for the council, the time on the ticket machine is 2 hours out. So if you pay for 2 hours, you get about 2 minutes parking. So I've written on my ticket what my entry time was. Obviously it applies to other people as well. But I'm down at Lynmouth, or actually just gone through Linton to a nice little out of country place. Gonna go for a walk in the hills in the distance. So I'm down in the Exmoor National Park. Not one I've particularly heard of before. But this is called the Valley of Rocks Recreation Area, and it's very unusual scenery. If I turn the camera around, you shall see. It's a beautiful day. My brother-in-law suggested Linton and Lynmouth as a nice day out, a nice place, and I even went online, pulled up the top 10 websites that listed Lynmouth and Linton. There's no mention of this Exmoor National Park at all. It was all pictures of the little harbour and harbours that I've seen many times before. And that's all I was expecting when I got down. So the amazing rock face jutting out of Exmoor National Park. So the microphone started playing up on this camera, and I'm not sure if you can even hear me. How weird, it would appear to be static from my shirt perhaps. If this is bad, then it's static. If this is good, that just proves it was static. So unfortunately I've lost a couple of recordings. This should be coming across nice and clear. But where I normally have my microphone attached to my t-shirt, I'm wearing a t-shirt that I've never worn with this microphone before. It's quite an old but totally polyester t-shirt, and it would appear it's creating some sort of static, and the microphone being right next to it is giving a lot of interference. It was baffling me for a while what it was. I wondered if it was the adapter cable, the microphone. I was making sure they were fully connected. I turned the camera on and off. I tried without the microphone and the camera was fine. I thought hopefully I haven't damaged the socket that it plugs into or either ends of the cables, but nothing. And it just twigged at me. Just try, just see. And sure enough, as I'll show you in this next little video, it's the static with it on my lapel and removed from my lapel. It goes from all crackly to clear. Bizarre. This is just lovely. This tide crashing onto the rocks. Still a fair old sea mist out there. There was off the north coast of Devon yesterday. Still had a pretty spectacular sunset. Not as good as a few days ago when I passed through Tintagel. That was amazing, but unfortunately I didn't get parked up in time, and I only got well, I've still got a good picture, but it was after the sun had set, and it was those last few rays of light. I can just about make out the bay down there. I've walked around that and up onto the coastal footpath. my fear of heights was lessened in Cornwall when you're walking on cliff paths that are much higher like this. Even though this is a tarmacked, decent path. The drops are pretty severe. They don't seem to mind these steep edges. So this is my first video since I have decided to break my trip. It'll only be a short delay, I'm sure. You'll have watched 2, 3, maybe 4 other videos since that one. Just about to see my van down there. So I'm going to recreate the static test, talking with the microphone just facing me. And now if I put the microphone onto my shirt so that it was just touching my shirt, I was getting the crackling. Now it didn't happen in the first or 2 videos, so maybe just the slow movement of it as I was walking created some static electricity. So I'm just about to leave Exmoor